Hey guys, it's Bullv224 here, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to do a deck profile of my Mayakashi deck. Now, Mayakashi deck is one of my favorite decks of all time. It made its debut back in Hidden Summoners, so I'm so happy to have that. I haven't been using my Mayakashi deck for quite a while now. I've been way too busy getting all the cards that it needs to make this deck complete. But either way, I finally got my last Ash Blossom, and I finally complete this deck profile here. So anyways, guys, if you guys like this video so far, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. That being said, let's get straight on into this. So first off is the monsters, which we're running 3 copies of Hajun. Now Hajun is my starter. My combo starters of all, one of my best combo starters of all time, but he easily gets ashed every single time. So I'm trying to find a way to counter that without getting misplayed or something like that. So yeah. I'm running 3 copies of Daki. Now Daki comes back from the graveyard every single time when you single summon a monster. And I'm running 3 copies of Yuki Musume. Yuki Musume lets me to special summon it onto the field and then send a zombie monster from my deck to my graveyard, whether it's a Glow Up Bloom or Necro Banshee or Necro Banshee. So those are the 2 targets that I need to send to the graveyard and so forth. So yeah. And I'm running 3 copies of where is it? I should have. I'm running 3 copies of Unizombie. Now, Unizombie helps me level manipulate my monsters or by itself by sending one of my Mayakashi monsters from my hand to my graveyard or from my deck to make it level 4 to raise his level. There you go. And I'm running 1 copy of Doom King Baldrach. Now, Doom King Baldrach is like a rival towards Red Eye's Zombie Dragon. It once per chain, if a monster effect is once per chain quick effect, I can apply these effects. I can negate that effect or banish 1 monster from the field or from the graveyard. And I'm running 1 copy of Necro Banshee. Now Necro Banshee allows me to banish her and then play Zombie World onto the field as well. So yeah. I'm running 2 copies of Mizuki. It allows me to bring back one of my zombie monsters back onto the field. I should have sorted this whole thing out, but I'm a huge mess. Where is it? I run 2 copies of Mizuki. Oh, and I'm also running 1 copy of Glow Up Bloom. Now, Glow Up Bloom allows me to special summon one of my zombie monsters. Add my zombie monsters into my hand. If I had Zombie World onto the field, I would just special summon onto the field. Zombie World gives me 2 options to do with Glow Up Bloom. With Glow Up Bloom. And running 1 copy of Jackabola. Now, Jackabola allows me to banish one of my zombie monsters from my hand to one of my zombie monsters. Wait, hold on. I can discard 1 zombie monster. I get a special onto this from my hand. During your opponent's main phase, quick effect, I can target 1 zombie monster from either graveyard, special summon that monster, but banish it when it leaves the field, and then banish this face-up card until the end phase. I go ahead and activate each of his effects once per turn. And running 1 copy of Algul Mazra. Now, Algul Mazra prevents my zombies from being destroyed by battle. And if I banish it, I get to special summon it back onto the field by lowering its levels by 1, so making it level 7. And I'm running 3 copies of Ash Blossom. Now, Ash Blossom is one of the best hand traps of all time. I keep getting ashed all the time. It's so annoying. It prevents my opponents from touching the deck. And I'm running 1 copy of Soul Absorbing Bone Tower. Soul Absorbing Bone Tower allows you to help out my deck out strategy. So Soul Absorbing Bone Tower is perfect for those that for trying to mill their opponent out using a deck out strategy. So that's it for the monster, guys. Let's move on to the spells. So for the spells, we're running 1 copy of. I'm running 1 copy of Foolish Burial to send Glow of Bloom or Necro Banshee back. Necro Banshee or Glow of Bloom. 1 copy of 1 for 1. Now 1 for 1 allows you to special summon one level 1 monster from my hand, as long as I send 1 monster from my graveyard and special summon it from my hand or deck. 1 copy of Monster Reborn. Where I gotta sort out my cards out by type, but I don't care. One copy of Monster Reborn. Monster Reborn is still at 1. It'll be crazy if I run 3 of these, but they'll be like, nah, we'll just keep it at 1. I'm running 1 copy of Zombie Reborn. It allows you to target one zombie monster from either graveyard, banish that monster with the same monster from my deck or extra deck, and if I do, I get to special summon that targeted monster onto my field. But if this card is in my graveyard, I can shuffle one of my banished zombie monsters into my deck, and if I do, I get to set this card. But I get to banish it when it leaves the field. I can only activate 1 zombie once per turn. Only once per turn, and only once that turn. And I'm running 1 copy of Call by the Grave. Call by the Grave helps me to block any hand trap that allows you to interfere with your strategies and something like that. I'm running 3 copies of Zombie World. Zombie World turns all monsters on the field into zombies. Into zombies. So for example, if I have Soul Absorbing Bone Tower and my opponent keeps special summoning, he's just setting himself up for self-destruction. Anyways, but if I can find it, there you go. And I'm running 3 copies of Mayakashi Return. Now Mayakashi Return helps me to add Mayakashi monsters from my deck or send it to the graveyard. It's kind of like a foolish burial for Mayakashis. If I can find. And last up for spells is 3 copies of Small World. Now, Small World allows me to reveal 1 monster from my hand. I get to choose 1 monster from my deck that has the same amount, the same type. So my deck is filled with good zombies in this game, in this deck here. So, anyways, that's it for the spells, you guys. Let's move on to the traps. And boy, oh boy, we got a good one. We got a good one. All right, for the traps, we're running 2 copies of Trap Trick. Now, Trap Trick allows you to banish 1 trap from my deck, and then set that trap. But I can only set 1 trap. But I'm gonna use that 1 trap once per turn. But we're not running that much traps today. I'm running 3 copies of Ghost Meets Girl, a masterful Mayakashi Shirinu story. Now, I get to tribute one of my not Monarchs, my mistake. I get to tribute one Mayakashi and one Shirinu Synchro or Link monster, and neither player can also summon a monster from the hand, deck, or extra deck. So it's like kind of like it's kind of locking your opponent out of the extra deck. So yeah. Alright, you guys, that is it for the main deck here. Let's move on to the extra deck. So for the extra deck, we're running 2 copies of Yuki-Onna, the Absolute Zero Mayakashi. Now Yuki-Onna, the Absolute Zero Mayakashi is one of my favorite Link monsters of all time. I just hope that I get more Mayakashi support in the near future, in the coming years or so. But I'm just gonna have to sell this for now. I'm running 2 copies of Yuki-Onna, the Icicle Mayakashi. Now, Yuki-Onna, the Icicle Mayakashi allows you to banish her from my graveyard, and then special summon one of my synchro monsters that is in my graveyard. And then I could banish Ghost Meets Girl, Master of Mayakashi, bring it back, recycle her back into the graveyard, and then keep bringing out some of my synchro monsters in the long run. And running 2 copies of Link 2, the Yuki-Onna, the Ice Mayakashi. I know the extra deck is kind of tight right now, but I don't mind. And running 2 copies of Obodo Guma, the Wheeled Mayakashi. Now the Wheeled Mayakashi allows me to special summon it onto the field, and it cannot be destroyed by battle once per turn. And I'm running 2 copies of Tsuchigumo, the Poisonous Mayakashi. If I special summon onto the field, we both got to send the top 3 cards of our decks to our graveyard. So it's kind of helpful for your deck out strategy. And running 2 copies of the Winged Mayakashi, Tengu. Now Tengu allows you to destroy spells and traps. And I'm running 2 copies of Yoko, the Graceful Mayakashi. The Graceful Mayakashi. And I'm running 1 copy of the Skeletal Mayakashi. Now the Skeletal Mayakashi is one of my strongest Mayakashi monsters of all time, and I'm going to start alternating decks every single week, every time I go to my tournaments. So that's going to do it for this deck profile here. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I gotta say, Mayakashi's is one of my favorite decks of all time. I can't complain. So I'm gonna start using this deck here once in a blue moon. So anyways, guys, this is Bullfree224 here. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you guys haven't. Make sure to turn on all your post notifications on for any new videos here. And make sure you join my YouTube membership as well for early access to new and unreleased videos. And don't forget to like me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and then turn online, Xbox Live, and PSN. Okay, guys. Talk to you guys next time. Peace.